Hi guys, today we'll be talking about Doberman pinscher, a dog that's not very common, especially here in Kenya. So first, I would like to give you a brief history about Doberman pinscher. Doberman pinscher was initially bred in Germany by someone called Louis Doberman, and the main reason for developing this breed was for protection purpose. So it was bred as a personal protection dog. And if I can remember well, Louis Doberman was a tax collector. And any time someone is a tax collector, especially in those days, you are not afraid of public. So Doberman had to create a dog that was very sure that it would protect him as he did his job of collecting the taxes. So this dog is very good as a protection dog, and it's also one of the most trainable dog and very intelligent. These dogs here, they are litter mates. They came from all the way from Tanzania for training. So we'll be having this dog for 1 month. They'll be undergoing obedience and protection training. So this is a chance for you to learn about Doberman, and I'll be showing you how we are progressing with this dog. First, I would like to point out that this dog comes in various colors. This color we call chocolate. This is a chocolate Doberman. We have a black and tan. We also have some other colors like blue Doberman. We also have white Doberman, which I think is a defect for that matter. So not supposed to be bred. Another thing I would like to talk about in this dog, which is very important, is their ears. Naturally, a Doberman is supposed to have floppy ears, like this one. So these are natural ears. But many times you find them with cropped ears. So you find that they have their ears erect like this. But those are not their natural ears. And they undergo a process called ear cropping. So what happens is that they have their ears cut by a veterinarian or the breeder, whoever is skilled in that matter. So they have part of this ear removed, and then you have a lighter ear, and it's normally done when they are puppies. Right now you can't do it because the ear is fully grown and the cartridge has matured. So you need to crop it. Although some people go against that, but it's all about personal preference. There are some people who prefer their dog with cropped ears. That's a personal preference. They have their ear cut, and then they have them taped like this. And it takes some time before it can start erect. So it takes a lot of work from the breeder's side or the owner's side to make sure that the ears are properly posted. They need to maintain the hygiene. So that's something you need to understand, that Doberman don't come with erect ears. Many people confuse Dobermans with Rottweiler. So I have my dog here, Prince, who is a Rottweiler. So we are going to do a quick comparison between a Doberman and a Rottweiler. And before we go on, I would like to point out that during the time of creation of this dog, which is Doberman, Louis Doberman had to mix some other dogs like Rottweiler. He had to mix Greyhound, among other dogs. So this dog has in a way, it has some blood of Rottweiler, and that's why you find that sometimes they have almost the same color. But let me call my dog, and then we are going to do a quick comparison. Here, Prince. What? Sit. So one thing I want us to compare is their color. You see, like this one, these are black and tan, the same color we have there with the Rottweiler. So if you go by the color, most likely you are going to confuse this dog. If you can look closely, these dogs are very, very different. At the same time, they have some similarity when it comes to color, because for this one, they almost look the same with the Rottweiler. But that one has a chocolate color, but a chocolate with lust or tan. So I want us to look at the structural differences between a Doberman and a Rottweiler. So one thing you are going to note is that Rottweiler has a brockier head, and this dog here has a head like a hound or a German Shepherd. I mean, in terms of the muzzle, it has a long muzzle, but on the other hand, Rottweiler has a short muzzle. So that one big difference you need to be aware of. Something else I want you to note is when they're starting, look at the Rottweiler and then look at the Doberman. Dobermans tend to have a deep chest cavity. They also have longer legs, unlike the Rottweiler. So this is the best time to compare these dogs when the Rottweiler is in starting position. So you can clearly see that this dog here has a very deep chest, and that's one distinguishing character of a Doberman. And then the legs are very long as opposed to the Rottweiler, and then the same with this dog here. So those are the things you need to look out for anytime you want to compare a Doberman to a Rottweiler. So these dogs were brought here for training. So they came all the way from Tanzania. So this will be a very good opportunity for everyone who wants to learn about Doberman pinscher. As again I say, it is one of the most intelligent dogs. So we will be taking them through their training, and you see how easy they are to train. And one thing we don't know, this dog has never been trained. So we are starting from the scratch, and right now we are going to test their leash walking, whether they have some leash manners, because that's the first thing you need to train. Leash discipline is the first thing that you train a new dog. So we'll be taking them out, and we are going to see how they behave, their confidence, and then from there we are going to judge what we need to pay attention to during their training. The first thing we'll be testing this dog is their leash walking. Do they know how to walk properly on a leash? And by leash walking, I mean, by proper leash walking, I mean, can they walk without pulling or lagging behind? So can we walk, guys? One thing that for sure, this dog is not used to a leash. You see, it's not comfortable. That means it's something we need to work on. Him is better, although not well trained. So clearly this dog has never walked on a leash. So that's the first thing we'll be doing. Can you try to nudge him? One thing that's very clear, these dogs are not well socialized. You see, by the way they are behaving, they are not used to new environment, and that one thing we need to work on. So one thing that's very clear is that these dogs have not been well socialized. You can see how they're not very comfortable with the new environment. So apart from leash walking, we also need to do a lot of socialization, and we hope you'll be good to go. And now we have another chance to test whether they are aggressive. So we have some people passing. We want to see whether they are going to act aggressively, and we are seeing they are quite okay with the people, which is a very good sign. We have another chance to test their confidence. I'm very sure they have not met goats and sheep, and we have some goats here. Let's see how they are going to behave, and it's all about testing their courage. So from what I've seen, we don't have much to work on in terms of confidence. These dogs are confident, and that will make our work quite easy.